Good morning, afternoon, evening? Okay, evening. I guess we'll settle with evening. You see the new sticker here? We just ordered it. I wonder if there's any new downloads. Yeah, there's nothing new. Nothing at all. I'm enjoying No Man's Land right now. Let's go with No Man's Land. Yeah, ordered these holographic stickers. Anyone interested, they can get them for $5. All you have to go is go to our actual trucking channel and hit the join button, become a member for the $5 thing. You just have to do it for a month. Send me your address, emails in the description on the trucking channel as well. That way it's all done through YouTube, easy, and I'll mail it out to you. Oh yeah, and I guess all the people on this list right here automatically will have it mailed out to them if I have their mailing address. So if you become a member, you'll get your name on this list as well. But we're streaming on a Wednesday night. I don't expect this to be too lively tonight, but I feel like playing this game a bit. Forsaken Valheim, I'm like, no, I need a break from Valheim. Here we go. Looks like I was seeding canola. I cough, you cough. How's that? Oh, you haven't started coughing yet. Hey, Ghost Bear. Well, they fixed the electrical issues for the most part. There's just one broken wire they're still tracking down to fix my signal lights. So I have no front signal lights right now. I have signal lights on the mirrors, so they're only like a couple feet further back, but they're working on that right now. So maybe I'll get a run this week. I'm not complaining. Not one bit. I can take the extra time off. In fact, it's weird when you have a couple extra days off. Your brain gets to recover. Jess wasn't too happy about it, but I hit a creative streak yesterday night. Like at 1 a.m. I was up. I'd jump out of bed and run to the living room and start up the computer, and I'm like, gotta copy down this idea. And then 10 minutes later, I'd jump out of bed and run out. Like, sorry, creative juices are running. I have ideas. Actually, you'll be the first to see this. What do you think? I spent 6 hours today working on this. Minus last night, coming up with the idea. I made a new intro video. So, new intro video. Is it even going to fire up? No, it's not. It's going to have to be opened in Fine, we can do that. We can do that. Let's... And I also redid our my title cards. Like, I talked to the boss. I'm like, I had this idea. I'm like, look, there's this cell phone sitting on the screen of your title card. Why couldn't that cell phone be a PDF or a PNG, a blank, and the video can continue to play in the background? So now some title cards have videos playing in the background while we have the title card. Here, this is way too much work for what it's worth, but it's surprising how much is it a 5-second clip? How many hours it takes to make a 5-second clip? Okay, let's just open one of these. Let's open this. Nobody's seen this one. And then add media. That's the wrong. I guess I'll show you the old intro, and just in case people don't know what the old intro is. So this is what the old intro looked like. Are you guys getting that audio? It's weird that the audio's on the... So that's the old intro. And now my videos are going to start like this. They're going to start with this and immediately do that. So no more of that sketch. It'll just go, the video starts with this. We go into our what we're doing today, and then I'm going to put the ad read a little further down. So here we can do that too. Let's add, I'm showing you guys a little bit the magic behind the curtain here, but that's okay. So we would have the ad read over here. See the moose and the, what's a baby moose called? I called it a fawn, but it's not. A calf. Mama moose and a calf running down the road. I'm meaning to edit that upright into a short, but I can't figure it out. Hey Michael. Calf. Moose and calf. Okay, so then I'll cut that there, select video, shrink it down, am I lagging out the game because of this? That's kind of funny. So I can shrink that down. So while I'm doing the ad read for my channel, the video continues playing on the cell phone or whatever else. So ad read or title card's only allowed to be up for 5 seconds. So basically, a title card is there for anyone that wants to hit pause, get the information off of that, and then continue. So YouTube only allows it to be there for 1 minute. But this way, for people that are not interested in becoming, or whatever the Setco ad read is, can still watch video, right? So I'll be throwing in some of those. I sent the idea to the boss, and he said, do half of them like this and half of them the other way. So some videos will have the new ads on them, and I don't know. So this is, how many seconds is this? Let's delete all this. Delete everything. So this is 6.12 seconds. So 6.12 seconds took me 5 hours to do today morning. just to do that. It's 190 images animated into, it's basically like you know, you do the clay, you stop motion photography, kind of like that. So you don't realize that every single one of those dots gets a ring around it first and then disappears after. You don't get to see that when you kind of see the pop of it. It gives it that pop look. So 5 hours, 190 images, just for 6 seconds of video. I was inspired. No, don't save any of this. Get rid of it. Let's go back to gaming. So, yeah, I did that. I had ideas. I have one more idea, but that'll come up in the future. I enjoy it when my creative juices are flowing and I can create new stuff. If it takes 5 hours to make 6 seconds of video, as long as it looks good, I don't care. I think I like the new one better. I have not seen James online today at all. Today's Wednesday. Does he do a thing on Wednesday? I don't know. Don't know where the James would be. I'm not my brother's keeper. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you guys like the old one better or not. I think the new one will get you guys into the video faster. So anyone watching, you're just straight into the video. There's not a bit of a video and then an interruption of an intro and then an ad read. It just goes straight into the video. No interruption. The ad read will have video going, literally no interruption. I think it'll make it for smoother videos. Hey Don, how's it going? Don, expect something in the mail in a couple of weeks. In fact, expect this in the mail in a couple of weeks. A holograph sticker. Can I zoom into that? Not really, it gets blurry. I was inspired, so I made a holograph sticker and ordered it. Oh, hi Milo. Milo with a twist. All facts, right? I've never ordered a holographic sticker. I saw they were on sale. I'm like, let's make one and just see what it looks like. That way we know if... So I only ordered 50 of them, so it's a very limited amount. Holographic stickers. Like, test them out. See if we like them or not. Since when am I the twisted one? I'm not a pretzel. You're the mini pretzel. I'm actually surprised how many of you guys are showing up on a Wednesday night. Because by all rights, I should not be here. My title might have helped. I'm trying to learn how to better title YouTube videos. To more accurately describe what's in them. Well, at least my truck broke down near home and we get to spend the week at home. We've done that before, like in Edmonton, and spent a week there. It wasn't a full week. I think it was 3 or 4 days. So, for those of you that watched my live video on the trucking channel, know that I was having truck problems. Transmission problems. But those transmission problems were not really transmission problems. They were electrical problems, which caused the computer not to be able to talk to each other. The transmission and ABS were messed up. And then, so it was all electrical issues. But yeah, I had to get that truck boosted 3 times that last Friday to get it to the shop. And I literally, the transmission faulted out in the middle of the road. I closed the road down. I literally dropped my trailer. My friend hooked a chain to the front of the truck. We were about to drag the truck out of the way before I got it boosted. And then my friend hooked onto the trailer, and I bobtailed to the shop while my friend went and parked my trailer at a local parking area that we can actually legally park at. So, and the shop has been so overworked right now, or understaffed, I don't know which, that they've been having a hard time working on it. They're just working on it between their spare time. They told me that after today they wouldn't be able to look at it again until next week Tuesday. Boss wasn't happy about that, so made some phone calls. So apparently they are working on my truck tomorrow, but who knows when I'll get back out of here. Tell you what, I'm running out of extra videos to post, so hopefully soon I'll have to go for a drive in the pickup. The problem is every day has been, it might get fixed today. Every day has been, we're looking at it, it's electrical, right? So it could literally be 15 minutes or it could be 15 days. Electrical is so impossible. So if I had known I was down this whole week, I would have gone for a little road trip and shot some video. But the thing is, any minute I could be told the truck's ready and get on the road. So that part kind of sucks. But if I don't get out this week, I'll go on a mini road trip on the weekend at least. It's supposed to rain this weekend. Yeah, we'll see if it's going to rain on the weekend. I don't know, maybe we'll drive to Apex or something, because we drove up there last time when we first bought the camera and had all sorts of failures, so we could do that same trip again. That'd be a nice little trip to drive up there and do a video explaining why they're going to get so many summer videos that I shot from last summer. They're good videos though. The extra videos I shoot are usually really good videos because I'm like, wow, that's awesome. Well, we already shot today's video, but man, that's an awesome road. I'm going to shoot an extra video. And those extra videos get shown if I break down or if I go on vacation or something like that. So, let's have some good trucking videos coming up, Don. And anybody else that watches these videos. And if you guys haven't gone and watched my videos in a long time, jump in there and take a look. The editing has changed. The sound has changed. So much better sound quality. The new microphone and the new camera have really made the videos better. I'm looking forward to putting the 2 cameras outside of the cab again, but the weather's been way too messy, so having said that, the videos that will be coming out, not this week, but not next week, but the week after, 2 weeks from now, those are still shot on the older Sony camera and the older audio. So That'll be interesting to see. Not a lot of people notice the better quality. Now that it's going to switch to the worse quality, I wonder how many people will notice and comment on that. Should be interesting. Yeah, I've certainly stayed busy while being broken down. I have not been bored yet. So, and like I said, it being down for that extra time, it almost lets your brain recover and let your creative juices flow again. And it felt good waking up at 1 a.m. going, must write down. These are great ideas. Who knows, maybe they aren't great ideas, but at the time I thought they were. I guess a fatigued brain doesn't have as good ideas, right? I can't do it tonight, you need sleep. She says after I fell asleep, I just snored the whole time. That's funny. We should give her a microphone, shouldn't we? Do you want a microphone? Yeah? You want a microphone? Okay. Yeah, they're in the laptop bag, but that's okay. And now I'm bleeding. Something in the laptop bag cut me. No, I don't want a band-aid. Suck it up, princess? Is that what you said? It was not you, huh? Okay, let's pull out. Okay, where is microphone plugged in currently? Right there. Hope this isn't too... Oh, you know what? I'll mute. I'll hit the mute button. That way. Okay. That way all the loud noises are... Well, don't deafen you guys. I just can't clear my throat anymore and hit mute now. I can still mute mine, but you guys can hear me cough on her microphone now. Now she's got a microphone, you got nothing to say now, huh?
I do.
Don't hear anything.
Me.
Cold feet, huh?
You know what I'm gonna end up talking about, though?
What are you going to talk about? Food?
Of course. What else do I talk?
What's our temperature here? Plus 1.1 Celsius.
What else am I watching again?
Just above freezing.
It snowed pretty good yesterday, but nice clear today. I would have gone out for a ride, like I said, except that I was fully expecting to be working today. Because they said, hey, only thing left is the signal lights, everything else is working. And then it was one of those electrical issues that they had to chase it and chase it and chase it.
I was fully expecting you to work today, so I ran out of food, so we had to order food.
Yeah, we literally ran out of food at home because, you know, she wasn't expecting to feed me all week.
Ooh, more characters.
Oh! So you have 5 new characters. So you had 14 before and now you have 19? What character did I choose again? That was a fun game. That was the game we played, right? I'm like, wait, that is the game we played, right? Yes, okay.
Unless it goes there had 5 characters when we played now.
Oh, you had 5 characters and now you have 19?
Yeah.
Holy, that's a huge, that makes such a big diversity. That's a huge upgrade. Do you have, I'm assuming you have board game cafes in Victoria? Do you have enough people showing up that you can play with strangers? Those are cool. When we were in the Edmonton Mall, on the pirate ship, there were people playing board games on. I know they were doing D&D. They were doing D&D on the pirate ship. Like, that's pretty cool. Got to go to the chiropractor, huh?
I've never been to one.
Chiropractor services got initially invented by a scammer. So the initial chiropractors were complete scam. But now the modern ones are with a lot of physiotherapy and stuff. You can't call them scammers, but the original ones were just a complete scam. In fact, the guy that invented it got killed by his own son, and his son spread it all over. But I'm betting you're feeling a lot less sore now, though. Now it's a couple of days later. Oh, okay, so your friend works at the comics shop. Okay. Ah, so there's Magic the Gathering board games. Okay. Yep, makes sense. I like mixing it up, though. Nothing wrong with Magic the Gathering, but I'm not quite into them. I mean, I could get it. If I had the time to dedicate to that type of games, I would enjoy that, or Dungeons and Dragons. Play some real RPGs. If I could dedicate time to it, I would. If you want to actually be good, you have to spend a lot of money into it. Yep. Oh boy, Milo Girl. These mini BRBs have been known not to be mini. No phone call, right? Because if there's a phone call attached to a mini BRB, I don't trust it at all. No mini phone call. Alright, we'll see you soon then. Michael, it just sounds like you're claustrophobic. Not sure why else your adrenaline would spike, other than being claustrophobic. Something I am not. I get quite comfortable in small spaces. Yeah, adrenaline's what? That's like a fight or flight thing, or fight or flight? Fright? Ah, that's funny. Flight? Flight, fight, or fright? Well, the table's got a hole in there for your face, right? So never heard of anyone being scared of those before, but mini glass of milk. I just finished 2 glasses of rye and Coke. Once I was sure I wasn't heading out for work. Now if they call me, I'm like, sorry, nope, not today. Today's out. Remember when we were in the fire department, we would often talk to other firefighters before having any alcohol. It's like, who's all having alcohol tonight and how much? We still need enough people to go out on calls. Hello, Johnny. I didn't get any sleep last night. I was up doing creative stuff. I'm debating just going for a drive tomorrow morning. I'm like, what if I get called though right then?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not going out tomorrow, I'm obviously not going out on Friday, so we could go out on Friday if that happens. Yeah, it sucks when the brain doesn't want to shut off. At least if you're not doing creative stuff. Me, I was quite happy that my brain wouldn't shut off. I'm like, my brain won't shut off, but it's doing brilliant things. That's why it's so important to have a notepad and a pen beside your bed. My art teacher taught me that. He said all of his smart ideas all came at night when he laid down. In the morning, you'll never remember what those smart ideas were. So, if you have a brilliant idea at night before going to bed, quickly jot it down in a notepad. In my case, jump up and pull out Photoshop and start editing instead of writing it on a notepad. And sending my boss emails at 1 a.m. We're gonna need more money, aren't we? Is this corn ready for harvesting?
It looks like it.
Still kind of greenish. Let's see, what does the map say? No, it's not ready yet. You're harvesting down there.
So you do a lot of poetry then, Milo? I used to do poetry back in the day.
Ah, poetry in the evening, yeah. I was never good at poetry. It's a different type of creativity that I wasn't great at. My mom was good at it. Her poetry was good enough people would hire her to write poetry for their weddings.
Didn't know that.
And she would basically roast them. The couple that was getting married. He would do poetry that would actually roast the couple and make it quite funny for everybody. And that's exactly why they hired her. She would dig up information about, ask family for information, to roast them. Poetry for Neanderthals. That's basically what all songs are, right? All songs are just poetry. It's like people go, poetry's so dumb. And it's like, have you listened to a song? I think that's the difference between a good song and a bad song, is how good is the poetry. We want the spreader. Spreader. Not the sprayer. Spreader, lime. I'm assuming this needs lime. Oh, pH is good? Never mind. No lime. Forget the lime. Let's park that. pH is good. Don't need lime.
We actually have real lime in our fridge.
Not that type of lime.
Different.
I did that at the border crossing. A flatbed. I'm like, I don't know what the border crossing, this must not have not been thinking. But a flat deck coming across the border and asked me what I had, and I'm like, lime. And they're going into all these, where's my paperwork for all the fruit? And I'm like, what fruit? I'm so confused. No, I'm crossing the border with lime. Like bags of lime. It took them a little bit to, it's like before it took me a little bit to realize that they thought I was carrying lime as in the fruit. And once I realized that's what they were thinking, it's like, oh, I need to explain. It's like, take a look outside. Under that tarp is bags of lime. Not bags of fruit. Fruit would be in a refrigerated trailer. No phone call? You have to start giving us that caveat. You have to let us know if there's a phone call or not. BRB has to be included with a phone call, yes or no. Mini drink refill.
I still have some in mine.
What's your drink?
Nestea, basically.
Nestea?
Yeah. I know.
Hey, how's it going, Mac? I'm doing good. Doing good. I'm doing good. My truck's not doing good. I'm doing good, though. My truck's really fine. It's just an electrical issue. And you know how electrical issues can go. Good luck tracking that down.
It's nice to spend some extra days off together.
It is nice spending a couple extra days off. It is. Very nice. But it's not like a vacation where you can leave.
Like
I'm a prisoner waiting to be released, right?
you feel like you're in.
Well, electrical issue could be 15 minutes to solve or 15 days to solve. Like, you gotta go down a line of, especially in a big rig, you got this big package of all these cables. You have to go down and test where the wire is no longer sending a signal.
Harness system, I don't know. Elaborate. It's quite exposed to the elements, so it's always like the first thing that happens.
There's the downside to everything today being run by computers, not like the old cars where everything was manual. Of course, the upside is it's so much less work. The drivers get fatigued so much less than they used to. What do we have growing here? Sugar beets, right. forgot that is a thing we're doing now. Scraping ice in the morning. Do you lift the windshield wipers before when you park it at the end of the day? Because here, if you don't, and you get ice rain, the windshield wipers can be frozen to the windshield. So we usually lift the windshield wipers during any kind of bad weather.
Yeah. You know you're gonna get like rain.
It's supposed to rain this weekend, so we'll definitely be doing that this weekend.
Sometimes it's nice to lift them. Or even with a lot of snow, even that makes it easier.
Yeah, even with just a heavy snowfall, it's easier to clean the windshield if the wipers are lifted ahead of time already.
How many people I see walking around or driving the next day with them up?
No way. So you have to replace the fuse on it all the time, or? So okay. So maybe just remove the fuse.
This is sorghum going to like.
Sorghum is going. How much sorghum do we have stored? Let's take a look. Sorghums. Where am there? Maybe bring a little bit, like about 2,000 liters to the. But you can do that later on at the end, and the rest can go to the flour mill.
Can you make flour or sorghum?
Yeah.
No. Oh, you can with yours. Interesting. I don't think I can in mine.
How is that possible, Michael? You don't even know. Mini mac and cheese. Oh, mac. I'm like, what? You're having mini mac and cheese? No, never mind. I think that's where that gets parked.
And mini pizza.
We had mini pizza. And mini what? Cheese bread?
Yeah.
We don't have pizza very often. I don't like pizza often. But once in a while I'll like it. I'm not sure why rolling the field would change the color so much. Rolling the field shouldn't make the old stalks disappear, but I guess it's a game. And a mini sausage thing.
Like a smoky? Or a brat? So many questions. Mini brat. Flower is falling off at me and I'm not even close to it. It just fell and I'm not even close to it.
I guess if you're dumping there, we should activate that. Flour mill, sorghum on. That's not the right button.
Now, one will eat sausage type things, but I won't
You do. You like them.
like them. But
Your stomach doesn't like them, but you like them. You like the flavor of them. I think I've said this before. I don't eat for fun. I'm sure you got a typo in there. I'll let you fix it. I'm sure he meant to say who's a picky eater.
no name calling.
At least I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Roller, field roller. Since grass rollers don't actually work.
I should have that figured out why in this game. Like, it shouldn't be that hard.
Certain mods break it. Yeah, see? I knew it. Nobody else can see that comment, but moderators can see that comment.
Feels like the majority of us in chat. But who's a picky eater? Juan's a very picky eater. But we all do.
Did we?
Certainly.
I can eat the same food day after day after day. Drive just nuts. It's like, we just had chicken for lunch. I don't care. We can have it for supper, we can have it for breakfast, we can have it for next lunch, we can have it for every meal for the next month. And I wouldn't complain.
But when you get tired of it, you don't want to see it.
Once I'm tired of it, it's done. Not touching. That's off the menu then. You eat everything in sight. You must be like 1,000 pounds then. Don't encourage her. She's not a lot of giggle. So you guys know that every single trucking video, when Jess is with me in the truck, not every single, often, I start all the videos by yelling out, "Test!" What is your response? What's your response? What's the next thing that comes out of your mouth?
Cool.
What's wrong with Tickles? You tell me what's wrong with it.
It goes back to a Tickle Me Elmo joke you told me.
It goes back to a very old Tickle Me Elmo joke.
So it's not what people think right away.
When Tickle Me Elmo first came out, So you guys know the response. Next time you hear somebody going, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, you know the response. I'm very ticklish. And just make sure all our nieces and nephews know that. Thanks for that.
It's my defense system. I have them on my side if I know you're ticklish. They won't bother tickling me if I know you're ticklish. To be honest though, you're very good at acting like you're not ticklish.
I can fake it. I can fight the tickle for so long. Because if I can fake it through it that I'm not ticklish, maybe they'll give up. Works sometimes.
It's gonna be a 10, I must be late.
It's not late. I think most people are ticklish to a certain extent.
It's gonna be ticklish. Oh no.
It's like, just stop it, whatever you want, it's done, it's yours. Your wish is my command. That's funny. Yeah, it's weird. The 3Js have been active. I was thinking of playing Valheim again. I'm like, no, I need a break. Need a break from Valheim.
There might be a stream for me tomorrow. Depends on when you leave.
Who knows? Who knows what'll happen tomorrow? I hope I'm not here tomorrow night. I really hope I'm not. As much as fun as it is sitting at home, it would be good to make money too. I mean, I haven't wasted that time. I spent 5 hours today working hard on making money. 5 hours for 6 seconds of video. 6 seconds of video. I think it's worth it.
The 1 a.m. thing was not
Yes,
very nice.
I didn't appreciate that. Oh, James, you ever have that where it's like you're laying in bed and all of a sudden creativity hits you?
I was in such a deep sleep that I haven't had in forever.
And I'll be honest, that new intro I made, that's 6 seconds long, I cheated. I used my old intro and did a lot of copying and pasting, but it still took 5 hours.
I'll forgive him if I can sleep tonight.
And it's important to act on it right away when you have these creative juices going, because the next morning you're going to have forgotten all about it. How many good ideas I've had at night, and then in the morning I'm like, I had a great idea last night. Just like dreams. If you had a really good dream, write the darn thing down, because you're not going to forget it 15 minutes after you're up, you're not going to remember it. You wake up, you immediately write that down. Your short-term memory will erase that dream very quick.
Aren't any of your dreams all about receipts?
I've had an inception dream where I woke up from a dream and then woke up from a dream a second time. And that was the weirdest feeling in the world, because you legitimately start questioning yourself if you're still in a dream or not. I remember the first dream was in black and white, the second dream was in color, and then I woke up. I think I woke up. But I've had an inception dream, a dream within a dream.
So, my dreams, I don't ever remember unless they come true. Sounds really weird, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
Usually within a day or so, my dream will come true.
So start dreaming millionaire things, that we have become millionaires, and
Oh, the dreams come to me. I like this. I know it sounds weird.
start dreaming them.
I usually don't remember my dreams. And if I'm
I
daydreaming,
always wonder how that works, because people always say that their dreams come true.
like if I daydream, I'll look like I'm in control of the actual dreams. Most of the time.
I know my mom was on this kick for a bit where she would write down the dreams and then keep track of them and see what came true and when.
So, or be headlines tomorrow. We chase down our RV. James says it'll chase down our dream.
We chased down an RV.
Headlines tomorrow. Midnight Adventures.
I've been considering, James, a northern light camper. Because they are legit 4-season campers.
They're built locally.
They're legit 4-season campers with 2 pieces of pressed whatever. It only has 1 seam around it, minus the windows and vents and stuff, but none of these seams all over the place. No pullouts, which means they're a bit smaller. But I've been looking at getting something like that. That's what I'm chasing right now from my dreams.
We have to actually go sit in one.
But I want to live in it. And it's like living in a mini house. We basically, yeah, exactly. We're going to go to the showroom and maybe hit an RV show this February. And just kind of sit in it and get a feel for it and then decide Because the two of us literally live 5 days a week often in the big rig.
But
And
then
that's
we get a
much
break.
smaller than a camper.
We get a break.
We get a break. If we were in that camper, we would not get a break. I'm not sure I would get the camper with an AC or not. ACs take up a lot of space on the roof. There would be some very hot days without the AC.
I think if we have enough storage room, you should bring a tent on each of the thing.
I honestly don't
Or
know,
a hammock.
Mac, how much they cost. Yeah, a 30-foot RV. We even look at the 50-foot RVs. There's some nice RVs out there. Downside to RV is the mobility of it, the four-wheel drive of it, the flexibility of having a camper. If it's not too small, I'm leaning toward that. Because imagine in the winter, take your camper, throw chains on the four-wheel drive pickup, you have a snow on the plow, and you just go down some back logging road or up to a lake, make your own road up to a lake, and do winter camping in a camper that's designed to handle minus 40 degrees Celsius. Laundry would definitely become a hassle in a camper for sure. With Starlink, internet would be fine. We could be camping, winter camping, up on top of a mountain on a frozen lake with Starlink and do a live stream up in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, you can make a loan or do financing, yes. So, as far as money goes, we have a rule. Jess and I have a rule. Whenever I get paid, we take the money out that the budget requires. We have a budget. The budget's done for 2024. So we have this year's budget and next year's budget done. So we take the money out that we need for the budget. We take out money for fun stuff to do that week or the next 2 weeks. And then any money left over goes into an account and we pretend it's not there. It's a high interest savings account. We pretend it's not there. Nothing can come out of that account. In emergency, of course, we would jump into it, but. So if you pretend it doesn't exist, it's so easy not to spend it. So I could pay for a brand new pickup right now with cash. Having said that, we will need to buy a brand new pickup if we buy a camper. So we will have to still make a loan. But not a very big one. Yeah, I've looked at some of those. If we get some more subscribers, I could become a full-time RVer and make YouTube videos about RVing, and then literally do exactly the same trucking videos we do now, except down the smaller, beautiful roads. The big rig drives on the big, more boring roads. Imagine how many beautiful roads we would get to drive if we had the RV or a pickup and camper. Do exactly what we're doing now, but we would need to have enough subscribers to make a living off of that, and we need a little more than 2,000 subscribers. No, comparing the roads we take the big rig, comparing those roads to the other roads we have, those roads are boring compared to our other roads. I think we would need 100,000 subscribers, give or take, to make a living off of YouTube. That puts me 2% of the way there. Like, the roads we have here in BC are just beautiful, beautiful roads. Well, if you go up further north, there's some boring ones, even more boring, but some absolutely gorgeous roads here. I would love to share them on YouTube so more people could watch them. Many things drive this way. I saw the sign that says to do burnouts. You guys seen those signs? Signs say burnouts ahead. I'm sure you have. Here, let me see if I can find a burnout sign. Right there. See? Burnout. Do a burnout sign right there. See? Shows you have to do a burnout there. It's mandatory.
I can't remember the sign that we had already. What's it?
Yeah, I can't remember either. We got Jess's dad a sign. I can't remember what it was. Does that field require plowing?
No, the
I can't remember.
sorghum, so it shouldn't.
It's sorghum. Oh no, it won't then. No.
We can go back here. What are they thinking?
Excuse me. Where was that? That just as if we're RVing, we're going to go back and camping at the. Where was that? What was that lake called?
I think it's Boya. Sure.
Okay, so that was way up in northern BC. Further north, it was north of Dees Lake.
Yeah. Jade City.
Past Jade City. Ah, right there. Boyd Lake Provincial Park. Boya. We went kayaking in there. When we were kayaking in that lake, I got the feeling of fear of heights in the lake because the water is so clear you can see to the bottom of the lake and it feels like you're a mile up in the air. That's the lake frozen. Come on. Here we go. That lake is so clear. You kayak into the middle of it, and you literally get the fear of heights because it's so clear.
Like that, yeah.
Like you can look here, looks shallow, but it's you can.
I have a picture of me kayaking on it as my wallpaper.
Jess had a mini panic attack at one point. It's like, okay, let's go to the shoreline, recover a bit, and then head back in again. I can't find a good picture of it. But it is the weirdest feeling when you see your shadow floating along on the side. And it's way off to the side because the water's deep and it's just a bizarre feeling.
Well, it's so calm, and then if you go too far out, you can't see the bottom.
You have a hard time also telling where the surface is because it was a clear day, so the lake was glassy calm. You could not see where the water started and the air stopped. So you had no concept of where the horizon was if you're looking down into the water. You could literally not tell the difference between water and air. It's just the weirdest feeling I've ever had on a lake.
When I go kayaking, I like a little bit of resistance.
A little bit of waves, so that it gives the water texture. But on that lake, it was just glassy smooth. It was literally a weird, queasy feeling in the stomach.
Absolutely beautiful. One of my second monitor,
Yeah, Jess has photos of it, but
vertical, and have a nice kayaking photo.
I'm sure I have photos of it. Would I be able to find it?
Sure. Look on your photos. Good luck finding it.
Trying to think. That was before. That was on that vacation right there. That was vacation before that.
Yeah.
Haven't seen any blackberry. Well, in the summer stuff, but a few. Was it on this vacation?
Yes.
So maybe this one.
No.
Oh, there we go. Beaver Dam, and you can see the Beaver Dam underwater. You see, like, there's no ripples. The water's just clear. And this water here looks like it's really shallow, right? This is feet deep. It's impossible to explain. Looks like Jess is floating. It's just the weirdest feeling. I don't think any of these photos do it justice, but
That's all you have. You don't have all the photos. Oh, well, you're so close to showing Alaska. Maybe Alaska.
Alaska?
Like, okay.
Don't think we showed Alaska. That water was cold. A glacier literally pouring into the water. That was cold water. Go the other way. Look at all the signs. That was in the Yukon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have a picture of Alaska in here. That's Jasper.
No, that was northern BC. No,
This is BC.
Remember?
I love this. Look! I actually had to go to the pickup and grab a slice of bread to show you how big of a sandwich this one restaurant had. We ordered a sandwich.
Should have seen their cinnamon bun. Oh my golly.
And that sandwich was the biggest sandwich I've had in my life. That's a pancake. That's our pancake, and it was like an inch thick. Yeah, that was a good vacation. See, we could, if we could do the RV thing, we could show you guys the rest of this stuff. Have more videos of this. Now that we have good cameras. You might wonder how I got this shot.
You had everybody's attention, that's for sure.
People were definitely looking. Let's put it this way. If I slipped,
You wouldn't be here today.
no, anyone that slips where I took this photo doesn't survive that slip. But yeah, we've had some good vacations.
Now you get 5 weeks
This year I've got 5 weeks vacation. I think a lot of them will be local because I'm trying to save up money for a camper, and so we're going to try to keep our vacations cheap. But in the future we're going to go back to those, and with a camper we can, in the future if we get a camper, all we have to pay is for fuel on those vacations, and sometimes places to park if we don't boondock.
I didn't get a reply today, so I'll have to try again tomorrow.
Oh yeah, better try that or respond tomorrow. Yeah,
Maybe I'll respond.
we're working on a vacation to Belize right now. We're hopeful to make that happen.
Have a good night, Milo.
Have a great night, Milo. Wouldn't be proud of that, Michael. That's nothing to brag about.
The controller's jumping.
I have committed crimes. Didn't get caught. Your controller's what?
What if my part here still? That part?
Hmm. I think I stacked these a little too high. So they were walking down the road. Still illegal. Not allowed to drink in public.
Certain places are,
Certain places you're allowed to drink in public?
but very small, like, areas. And like certain parts of certain cities are allowed to have a glass, but then it has to be like a clear plastic cup filled so much and all that. There's limitations. Like if you go to New Orleans or Vegas or something like that.
Okay, New Orleans or Vegas, you're allowed to actually drink publicly,
But it has to be in a plastic cup.
and you can't be intoxicated. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, okay.
Like kitchen
confused.
has-
Yeah,
on the beach.
we're allowed to drink on the beach. Yeah, that's public drinking. Yeah. The only reason they made that legal is because everybody did anyway. Yeah, that's good point.
You hear the new drama happening?
No. I don't want to hear the new drama happening.
I mean, it finally happened that like the bike lane is not a big deal anymore.
The bike lane's no longer a big deal?
Well, now that there's a new thing to feature.
Oh, something worse than the bike lane? Why are you driving through the middle of my field? This is harvested?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess you get away with it then. I thought that was not a harvested field. My bad.
Oh, there it is.
Was it just a generic GPS or not?
No, but I smashed a bunch of buttons.
Ah, it's loading one though. That
Okay.
lines up.
Maybe a picture. I don't know if we're gonna have enough. Yeah, you should be able to get some.
Looks like you're almost done.
Mm-hmm.
"70 miles away from the nearest town, going back to his ranch." Yeah, I guess you would get away with stuff like that in the middle of nowhere. I'm of the belief that they should make it a DUI having any alcohol on your breath. If you had a breathalyzer and it jumps up anything, it's a DUI. I guess then stuff like
Because I can't cough medicine. No.
cough medicine or mouthwash and stuff like that would register too. But if you're gonna go drive, just don't drink. Like nothing, not even one cup, one can, one glass, just nothing. It's not hard. If you're gonna be driving, just don't drink. I don't drink often. Very rarely do I drink.
I need to bring this back to you or bring it.
You can just bring it back to the shop, because I can just bring this to the factory and fix it there. The actual shop has a pressure washer now too.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go in there and repair stuff in there and wash it and then park it.
Oh, I have to back this into the shed.
You do have to back that into the shed, but it's fairly easy backing in. You've done a good job of that before.
Did a pretty good job.
Like I said, it is illegal to be drinking in public, but out in the middle of nowhere, I don't see that being enforced. Especially in a place like Texas. All right. I guess that's it for harvesting today. Don't know who dumped over those bales. 97, that's not that long ago. I was still working at my first, well, I guess I couldn't call it a first job, but it was my first full-time job. First full-time job I got probably that year. Maybe the year before. All right, Mac, thank you for joining. You have a pleasant day, pleasant night. My cousin got a DUI. He wasn't allowed to drive for a year. And my cousin and I both worked at Load King, which meant I got a free pickup for that year. His pickup was parked at my place all year long. And I drove to work with his pickup and had free gas. Didn't use my vehicle once for work, under the condition I gave him a ride to work every day. So I had to do all the driving, but no cost to me. Half an hour to drive to work. That was a lot of money I saved on fuel that year because of my cousin's stupidity. Let's see how good of a job she did parking.
Not as good as last time, but not too bad.
Not as good as last time? Does that mean we're disappointed?
No.
It won't make any sense. Sure. I agree with that statement. 100%. That statement made no sense. That's not bad at all. That's a decent job backing a truck and trailer in. What's wrong with that parking job? I mean, you could have left a little less room on the back, a little closer, but we're not short on room for this building, so nothing wrong with that. Go for a walk.
No, they would just call it public intoxication. Public call.
Yeah, that. It wouldn't be a DUI or a walking under the influence. It would be a public intoxication.
Almost every place I know of can have that law, so.
Yeah, I know of no place that doesn't have that law in North America, so. And that law's probably been on the books for generations. That law is leftover law from Prohibition.
Ooh. So Yukon is offering $1,300 a year in dental benefits to those with no coverage.
Oh, good for you, Yukon. Good for you, Yukon.
Want people
About
move.
time.
Want people to move there. Yeah, do.
Like, wait, it's getting dark. Oh, look, the firebugs are out. What do you call them? Fireflies?
Yeah, I do.
Fireflies. The fireflies are out. We should look at the prices on... Is there anything we should be selling right now? Let's take a look. What month are we in? August. So milk is going up, but we're not selling milk. Butter, we're not selling butter. Cheese, we're selling cheese. It's going up, so we'll have some cheese to sell. The pickup and trailer has cheese on the back. So I'm interested in when can I sell all this flour, because holy smokes do we have a lot of flour. Flour in January. We gotta wait till January to sell all this.
Same with the silage.
If we sold the flour right now, it's almost $500,000.
Yeah, how much is your silage?
Silage, we're at 2,300.
Oh,
But a lot of the silage isn't fermented yet.
True.
And bread, we got 100 grand in bread. Yeah, we got a lot of money coming in. We just have to sit on a little longer. Because right now, all this flour is worth almost $500,000. Wait till January, it's going to be worth a lot more than $500,000. I thought I slowed down the time. Now it's the next morning already. So there's probably a whole bunch of stuff to do.
It's raining.
It's raining. Oh yeah. We can still do animal care. Gotta take care of all the animals. Let's take a look at our fields. Oh, there's not. We can probably plant stuff once it stops raining. Yeah, we can plant wheat and barley once it stops raining.
We have lots of weeds up there.
Oh yeah, that whole field needs to be weeded. Yeah. Up here. Yeah, this whole field here needs to be weeded. There's stuff to do now. I meant to stop speeding up time and I didn't. I thought I hit the button, but I didn't. So we will... Thunderstorm sounds nice though. I was hoping to get more of those lightning bugs, but you know, my mistake.
Okay. I need to know.
You're going to want, for mixed ration, 8 hay bales and 4 straw bales. The small square ones. And then fill the rest with silage.
You selected. Yeah.
8 and 4. 8 hay, Pour straw. Sorry. Frog caught in my throat. 8 hay, 4 straw.
Thank you, Rocky.
Yeah, I can't get rid of it. Your fault somehow.
Always is.
Yeah, I had pizza. I have heartburn the rest of the night too. Oh.
Something weird.
Hmm? It's a mod I added. When it rains, the water settles. So you have water in the... What?
So then your bale's just sitting water.
I guess so. I hadn't seen that mod work yet. And yes, I could be using the forklift for all of this. I just find it easier to move them by hand. What?
Okay, that's it.
I have headphones on. Sounds like someone's shoveling the driveway or something. Or the sidewalk. I don't know why you would be doing it this time of night, but... Ooh, careful. Careful. Yikes. There we go. Michael, what time do you start work in the mornings?
Like 7.
Most places 7 a.m., right? I think Load King was 7 a.m. too. Pretty sure it was 7 a.m. Maybe it was 8 a.m. I can't remember. 6:30 a.m. Okay, that's a little earlier. Makes sense in Texas to have a earlier start, especially in the summer heat. The earlier you can get out of the heat, the better. So it makes sense to have an earlier shift. Except we did shift work at Load King, so the afternoon shift sucked in the summer. Plus 40 Celsius. Not very nice in the summer. Have a good night, Michael. So you know how your pallets fell over because you came too close? Well, it's worse now. Apparently I'm dumping them myself this time.
Showed you I wasn't in here.
Well, I'm putting them even closer. Whoopsie. Taking a bad situation and making it worse. Somehow, I managed to dump the pallet off way down on the road. A lot of flour there. Okay. Hey, does that mean we can harvest grapes too? Right? Or no? They have to be kind of withered first, right?
Says they're ready to harvest.
Is that ready?
No,
Okay.
I don't know. Go look.
They look good. I think so. I think we're good to harvest.
I'm like, it's been a while since I've.
I have to wait for the rain to stop, but
It's been a while since I played my game. You know.
what else can we harvest? Nothing else? How do you know that they're ready to harvest? Oh, this says it right there. Never mind. Okay, that says it's ready. Okay. How did 2 more pallets get ready in that little bit? We're pushing those out fast. checking these tractors out so I don't forget what has to be done. Once the rain stops. What does the bakery look like? Bakery, where are you? Lots of flour. We have a little bit of everything except for sugar, and we got sugar beets growing, so we will have sugar soon. Start making some cake. This year, we made a lot of production, a lot of flour, a lot of bread, and a lot of silage. A little bit of straw. There we go. I made the rain go away. Looks like you're tired. You can, if you want to take a break, you can. You don't have to keep playing. A bunch of people have left us here anyway, so the stream is... It says there's still 2 people watching. Probably a James and a Ghost Bear have us up in the background. Yep. Called the Ghost Bear. Sorry?
Maybe I'll leave the field.
Spray some herbicide. I'm going to start some vineyard harvesting then. Grapes. Offset harvest. Seen 2 of these machines in Oliver last summer. Wait, Chep is here? How is Chep here? It says there's only 3 or 2 people watching, so...
If you don't comment.
I guess if you don't comment, it doesn't count you as a viewer. I don't know. Oh yeah, Dawn is often here and doesn't count as a viewer.
Somehow it didn't show up maybe. Check, not check. Taking lessons from Ghost Guy.
I was just gonna go there as well. You beat me to it. Oh yeah, see Dawn as well. So it's weird how the YouTube doesn't give me accurate numbers. So that's a Ghost Bear, a James, a Jess, a Chep, and a Dawn. So there's actually 5 people here. And it tells me there's 2 people watching. And there might be people watching on their smart TV that can't comment back going, I'm here too! But we'll never know. We'll never know. Hurry, run to your cell phone and log in and say I'm here too.
No, Yanni.
I'm gonna yawn all I want. What are you gonna do? Stop me?
I'll probably join. What I was thinking.
I don't know what you were thinking. Don't really want to know what you were thinking.
Ouch.
What were you thinking?
You've been out the last few days and we haven't gone out for a good breakfast.
Huh. Want to go out for a good breakfast tomorrow morning?
Yes. I like a good breakfast.
It's about right.
Kind of trouble is food. Probably. Yeah.
Food or trouble, one or the other. It's not that you eat a lot of food, you just like good food.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be fancy and complicated food, it just has to be good food.
I like talking about food. It's like food culture and stuff. I wanted to go to the store for something.
I wanted to.
I wanted to go to Home Hero for some reason.
I needed work gloves.
Sounds sick.
No, not exciting. But that is what I was thinking. Home Hardware makes the best work gloves. Always last the longest.
It's awesome when you, like, you deliver their offers. so if we need them, we should adjust it.
It is funny having Home Hardware gloves on and then delivering to different lumber stores, hardware stores. Some of them give me a free pair of gloves and say, put these on. And I'm like, sure. And then 2 days later, I'm back on the Home Hardware gloves, because Home Hardware gloves actually last for more than a few days. Hey James, what do you think of the steering of this unit? So it's hydraulically controlled steering. The fact that each wheel can independently go up and down, so you can side hill. So I guess when I turn the steering wheel, I'm moving that hydraulic. Quite unique setup. It's basically almost like two separate vehicles. The big frame going over top. It's interesting. So there's a valve box in the steering column, or that basically says how much pressure that hydraulic puts in or takes out. Yep.
Yeah, I applied that too. So I was ready to blame you until I didn't see what I did.
Well, it was my fault. I went in cab view.
Oh, okay.
45% done. The next rows are longer. I'll never make it back. I'll dump this. Oops, turn the engine off. Have you ever worked on one of these machines? So last I knew, most of our grapes were still picked by hand, but I did see two of these machines in our valley, so Definitely a weird alien creature. I guess the motor is on this side. Not a very big motor in there, but engine, I guess, not a motor. I guess there'd be 4 separate motors, hydraulic motors on the bottom, and the engine just powers the hydraulics. They have techs that can fix these, but you're working on their forklifts? That is funny. Yeah, I think it's probably 4 individual hydraulic motors. Yeah. Well, I see motors on the back. Maybe the front doesn't have motors. No, no motors on the front. Although there's hoses running down to it. Maybe there are motors in there. Because there are hoses running down to the front. Must have motors on the front. It's got to be 4-wheel drive. The front is just probably covered because it's going to have to push grapes and stuff out of the way. The front motors are probably just covered by those shields. Oh, you're yawning, I'm yawning. Guess we should probably call it a night. At the back you can definitely see the hydraulic motors in there. Or I think the front has shields covering them.
So small.
I'm over it.
Nice.
Okay, I'll dump this and we'll probably call it a day. All right. Bail out of here. Anyone that wants a sticker, let me know. All you have to do is go to the other channel and hit the join button for $5 a month or more. Just to pay for the sticker, because that's what it cost me. It cost me $5 to make the sticker and send it out to you guys. Headphones are all tangled up. There we go. Untangle that. We'll see what they look like once they get here, but I think they'll be kind of neat. Holographic stickers. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a night, so thank you guys so much for watching. I am out of here.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.